I made a whole, like, written script, and I really don't think I'm going to go by that, because who knows, this probably won't even record. Okay, so basically, safe spaces in this context, I guess we are talking about the fact that there was so much controversy, and some of the comments were not so much constructive criticism. Obviously, I don't agree with that, and I don't think that people should personally attack people based off of, you know, like, I have a lot of different views. I disagree with plenty of stuff that August and Emery say, but I would not go out and personally attack them or call them names, because that's not really going to do anything for me or for them.
It's not the Tran way.
It's not the Tran way, so whatever. However, I can understand, like, the people who are angry, because I feel like the issue is that we've been grouping in, like, I don't necessarily think that gender variant people or non-binary people should necessarily be grouped in with transsexual or transgender, whatever, people. My main issue is that it's not the same thing, and I think that people are getting upset because we've been trying to kind of say it is the same thing or group it in together. It's like I had this really shitty analogy written in my script about plantains and bananas, and I was basically trying to say that, you know, it's like our community has basically been trying to bake a loaf of banana bread with a stem of plantains, and because, well, they look kind of the same and they seem to be kind of the same, so why not just throw them in there? It should taste the same, and then we're sitting around getting pissed off because it doesn't taste like fucking banana bread. Well, because it's not, and it's not going to be, and it's okay if it's not. It's just, it's like, I don't know, if going on with this, like, shitty metaphor, it's like August and Emery are the plantains, and I'm a banana, kind of type thing. I don't know if this makes sense. And then, you know, we kind of seem the same because we have similar experiences or whatever, we come from a similar place, whatever. But if you confused one with the other, people would be pissed off. Like, if someone came to the store and they were like, yo, I would like some plantains, gonna make that up with some potatoes and some chicken, and you gave them a banana and they went and cooked that, you know, you'd be pissed off if you mashed a banana into your chicken. I don't know where I'm going with this. This doesn't make any sense, but hopefully you understood what I'm trying to get across. I think that people are pissed off because trans has meant something for such a long time, and then all of a sudden, like, people just decided to go and take an asterisk and attach it to the prefix of the word, and now it means something completely different. And I feel like if people were on the other side of that, they would kind of understand how that feels to have, like, the term defining, like, what you're going through just uprooted by people who have a similar experience and redefined, and you're just supposed to go along with it. I don't know if I'm making sense, but...
I understand that.
You understand that? Okay, well, like I said, like, there's already been enough, like, confusion with people not understanding transsexual people because they think that they're transvestites because it's a similar word, and now we have this whole, like, thing of, like, gender variant people attaching the asterisk, and then they're supposed to be under the same umbrella, and in reality, no one shares the same umbrella with someone. Like, you can't fit 5 people under one umbrella. It's not gonna work. Someone's gonna get wet. Someone's gonna get rain on them.
Shannon's
and that's
upset.
What's happening.
Okay.
I'm upset because of this laptop, okay? I'm upset. I'm not even upset because of this situation. People are gonna think I'm really passionate, but I'm just pissed off at this laptop.
You are passionate. All I hear every day is transtastic.
What I'm saying, I'm not mad at August and Emery, and I do disagree with, like, what people have been doing to them and saying to them, but I do also understand why they're getting some of the reactions they're getting, because it's not the same thing. It's really not. You know, last week's video is just not proof. We're not holding, like, a case against them or anything, but it's an indication in itself that you don't have the same thought processes as us, because you don't understand how, like, you initially would not know to not say that, or refer to certain things in a certain way. Like, anyone else would know that that's kind of upsetting, or that you should at least, like, put a warning or something, or
which
just
they did apologize
try
for.
to accommodate, which they did apologize for, and I think people should just shut up about at this point. But I'm just bringing it up as an instance to say, like, obviously mentally they are not the same as, like, they're not going through the same thing mentally. And physicality is, like, one thing. It's just your body. It has nothing to do with, like, your mental and emotional experience, which I think is a lot more important in this whole thing than physical. I've been afraid to say my opinion on this channel, I think, more than a lot of people, and I've tried to be very inclusive, and I've kind of just gotten tired of trying overly hard and not letting my opinion, because, like, the whole point of having me on one day a week is to have my opinion said at least once a week, and I've kind of just been keeping quiet because I don't want to be the oppressive, offensive, binary person that hurts everyone's feelings and ruins everyone's fucking day in life, like, whatever. But seriously, like, I understand why people are mad, and I also understand why August and Emery are frustrated, but, like, at the same time, it's just, like, I don't really know what to say, like, I just think it should be separate. I think it should be, like, I don't know, like, I'm not saying that I think that they should be separated from the community and, like, excommunicated or, like, leave or something. I'm just saying that, like, leave? No, I'm just saying that, like, I think that the labeling of, like, that's what's problematic, is calling yourselves that, and it's just, I don't know, it's not, everyone's talking about safe spaces, but everyone, like, all of these people who don't identify with the binary have basically just, like, uprooted a safe space for people who are transitioning from one to the other. You know, they had a distinct place, and now it's been, and it has nothing to do with fucking privilege. I'm so sick of hearing about privilege.
About what?
Privilege. Like, they're like, oh, it's trans privilege. I'm sorry, trans people have all of the privilege, don't we? Yes. But it's like, I'm just tired of people using excuses because they just need to continue arguing and they just want to be right. So then they continue to use, like, privilege or whatever as, like, an excuse for it. And it's just like, no, it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that this means one thing and this means another, and it's just frustrating. I don't know.
I saw that chart that August posted on his blog, and like, I totally understand it. Like, I understand, like, where he lies on the spectrum, and I feel very similar about my own, where I lie on there, but I don't feel like that is really, I don't know, I'm not really articulate with this stuff, so I'm just saying, like, it's not really, I've recognized where they are on the spectrum, and I don't think it's the same as, like, what binary trans people go through. Just seeing it from, like, you know, as a friend point of view and someone who is non-binary, so.
I did not set up Becco to say these things.
No,
either,
this
just
is
so
all
you
for
know.
me, like, yeah, this is
I
all
did
my
not.
opinion.
I asked if Becco wanted to, like, contribute, but I wasn't like, can you say this for me? I don't know what to say. I'm probably gonna, like, I'm gonna get, like, kicked off the channel at this point. Goodbye.